Hello, my name is Ziad. I'm the founder and CEO of Master BI, and today I want to talk to you about the Project Control Summits that I attended last week. And I made a post here on LinkedIn about the takeaway from that summit. I probably addressed some of those points in whether a post or a video, but today I want to talk to you specifically about number 4, which is data utilization. So I'm gonna leave that link in the post or in the comments below so you can go read it. But number 4, it says, despite the vast amounts of data produced by our industry, more than 96% of it goes unused. And this is a very accurate statement. I've been in the industry for more than 20 years, and you can tell that not a lot of people are using the data to their advantage. And I'm gonna give you an example. So I was tasked to lead the procurement and material management department on a $2 billion project here in Texas. And the project was a failing project, it's behind schedule, over budget. The management changed probably 3-4 times before I got there. And when you talk to different people, you hear different stories. So one of the things that I used in my advantage is the data to kind of like break through all of this noise and get down to what's real. And luckily there was somebody an ex-Bechtel employees. I love ex-Bechtel. I always want to make shout out to Bechtel people, because if there's no systems and no processes, they create the systems and processes. And she presented me with some data. She told me I can get this from the project, and we sat together and we looked at it. And let me show you what we found out. So there was a lot of areas to explore, but I'm gonna just pick a very small one that is very quick that we did and was easy to do. But as your process get bigger and your teams get larger, you can do a lot more things, more complex things. But one of the issues that we have is the material request that comes to the warehouse from the construction, so they can build whatever, install pipe or steel or equipment or instrumentation. It's at least 2-3 weeks behind what's normal. I think contractual was 48 hours, and we are like 2-3 weeks late behind. And to understand what's going on, and everybody, or at least one of the team lead says, oh, we're drowning, the work is up to here, we can't breathe, we need more people. That's one side, and there's a story of the other side. But anyway, so the data we collected here, let's show you. Here's are the teams. Don't mind my handwriting is like a doctor handwriting. Nobody can read it except myself. So let's say this is team 1, this is team 2, this is team 3, this is team 4. Here, let's extend this. So team 1, I mean, there's the warehouse and there's the laydown yards, and there's one specifically for certain subcontractor and another team for another subcontractor. It was really confusing. But anyway, if you look at just how many requests are they processing per week or per month, and this is a snapshot, right? Snapshot of what's at least was in the past three months. So you can look at team 1. It's producing that much. Let's say this is 100. I don't have the figures right now on top of my head. Team 2 was getting all of these requests. Team 3 is like about that much. And team 4, which is the loudest, that's like they're drowning, the water is up to here and we can't breathe. Their production was that much. And this is a snapshot to tell you right away what's going on. They tell me that the lead here is not being honest. But can we rely on just the data? So this is a snapshot of what's going on. If we want to dive deep into this and figure out what's the trend, what the trend look like, then we can do something like this. Where is the ruler? Here you go. Here's the ruler. Let's do this. And again, where did that go? There you go. So instead of doing a snapshot, what you can do is trend through time. So let's say this team here, team 4. Let's talk about team 4. That was their production, right? The turnaround of the material request, and all of a sudden dipped. Then tells you something happened here, and we're gonna find out what's been happening here. But the problem is we didn't have the luxury of to know what's going on in the past. Maybe their production was like that. Always has been low. So data is important. It will help you, but it's not everything. So after investigation and actually present the team lead with this data and investigate a little bit more, found out that the lead of this team wasn't on a good term with the previous regime, the material manager of that project. So they were trying to isolate him and give him like really small scope just to push him out of the way. Of course, the little that they know that has affected the entire process. And I think in another video I will tell you how we were able to balance this workload. We used some industrial engineering techniques to balance that and make it more just and equal and more productive. I will record this and I will put it in a private group that I created. That group is going to be only technical things, so you don't bore you with all of these technicals. But if you're interested to know a little bit more about this, please join our group. I will leave it in the post here, the link, so you can go to it and learn more about how we did that. So after restructuring, we were able to balance that workload among all of these teams. We used some industrial engineering concept to be able to make that balance and optimize the process, and we were able to turn around that gap. We were like 2-3 weeks behind. We brought it down to only 48 hours within 3 to 4 weeks. So imagine from 3 weeks delay to only 48 hours, which is the contractual terms that we have with the subcontractors. And in the next month, we were able to bring it down to the same day, even few hours to process those material requests. So we'll have it available right away for the construction team for installation. And that was a big achievement just by looking at the data in an easy way. You can do this in even a pivot table on Excel. So what I would like to do here is to ask you to share your stories. Where did you use the data to improve your whether internal team, managing your suppliers, your construction, your subcontractors? What worked for you, what didn't work for you? I think it will benefit a lot of people here that is watching this, and it will be exciting to learn about all the great things that you guys doing. Until then, we'll see you next time.